drill rig churns away on a hilltop in Kanawha County. But its crew isn't looking to strike oil or gas. Not exactly. They're drilling out an old abandoned well in the middle of the Sand Hill Mobile Home Park, a few miles north of Charleston, where residents began noticing oil seeping out of the ground a few weeks ago.
Somebody just noticed, well, I noticed the smell, but somebody noticed something coming up from the ground. And that was it. That's how I found out about it.
Yeah, it was bubbling up out of the ground, and it kept getting worse and worse.
The DEP was notified and measures were put in place to prevent the oil from reaching a nearby creek. Inspectors determined the source was a well drilled in 1969, then plugged and abandoned 5 years later.
This is very common. It happens a lot on a lot of the older wells. A lot of the regulations that we plug wells with today, they didn't exist until 1983. Prior to that, a lot of the plugging, they didn't really do a very good job of trying to plug these wells then. So a lot of them leak, and we have to go back in them and replug them.
That involves drilling them back out, in this case a little over a mile down.
This well here, it's about 5,700 feet deep. We're going to go back into about 5,600 feet, drill it back out, clean the well bore, and then run our tubing back in the hole, and we'll start pumping cement on the bottom and cement our way up. We believe the oil formation is somewhere there about 2,200 feet, so we'll make sure we put a good cement plug across that oil zone. Just try to seal off all the gas zones and all the oil zones and protect our fresh water and cement this thing back up, seal it up.
This particular well is what's known as an orphaned well.
There's no owner, no operator to this well. When they drilled this well and plugged it, the company walked away from it, and now they're out of business, so there's no one to take responsibility for this well now, so it becomes a ward of the state, basically.
There are about 6,200 of these orphaned abandoned wells documented in the DEP's database, but the actual number is believed to be closer to 15,000. New, previously undocumented wells are discovered in West Virginia almost weekly. The DEP has an active state-funded well plugging program with 28 wells plugged so far this year and another 94 underway or under contract. The agency expects to have at least 150 wells plugged by year's end. The DEP plans to begin plugging orphaned abandoned wells with federal funding from the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act soon.
This plugging program that the state has put together now, we're trying to address a lot of the old abandoned wells in the state, a lot of the orphaned wells that are sitting around, and this is our opportunity to try to plug some of those wells.
Barring complications, the Sand Hill project is expected to be completed in 2 to 3 weeks. For Environment Matters, I'm Mike Huff in Kanawha County. Thanks for watching.